Hello everybody, welcome back to the Irish Furion. I am the Irish Furion. Okay, I want to address one of the guys in the comment section of my video called "Domination of a Nation, No Shots Fired." Okay, so this guy, I don't know whether he is controlled opposition or whether he is an actual nationalist, but I'm going to address the statements anyway because I think it's something we can all learn from. So his initial opening statement was, "You complain about the breeding program and its destructive plan for the globalization of Ireland, but you end up pleading with a man on the street to have more mixed race children. Makes sense." This is all kind of like, you know, um, it's ankle biting rhetoric. You know, I would suggest don't do that. So, look, I'll give you another example. Okay, it goes. It does if you have a sense of humanity. This is my answer. He's just a man, subjected to conditioning and desire, same as any other man. He's found love and created new life. I'm not a machine that just thinks in ones and zeros. His answer to that is, so due to desire and conditioning, we should not only have humanity towards, but also extend our. I don't understand that sentence. So due to desire and conditioning, we should not only have humanity towards, but okay, I see. It's moving forward. We should not only have humanity towards, but also extend our graces further by getting involved personally and promoting it. Well, I wasn't getting involved personally. I was promoting life. He had already made life with this person, so that has already happened. Uh, directly to possible father, promoting it directly to possible fathers whenever the opportunity arises. Got it. You see, that's rhetoric. It's kind of like saying, "So you start the sentence, and then you give a then you give rhetoric, and then you go, got it." It's ankle biting. It's not straightforward. Sorry about that message. So it's not straightforward. It's not masculine. Do you understand? That's female behavior. And it's not to put the guy down if he is a genuine nationalist. I'm saying learn from this. Okay, so he's basically he's snapping at me in a roundabout kind of way, or he's saying something. He's trying to. He doesn't feel powerful enough to make his point directly, so he's making it in a roundabout way. And so what I say to that guy is make your point directly, make it, and we'll have a to and fro, and the ideas will speak for themselves. You know, all right, and it's not about personal, we say, ego, and it's not about personal vindictiveness, or it's not about personal one-upmanship. It's about getting your idea out there and being strong enough to say it directly. Okay, so um, so then I answered that. I said, Eru Maktira. I said, no, fella, it's the system. Fight the system. The cultural Marxist globalist control system. These are people, fallible people, same as you and same as me. All right, so like it's a good example. The reason I'm making a video on this is that it's a good example for people in the nationalist movement to what my videos are about we say trying to get people to think for themselves, because we've had long enough where we've been taught how to think, and we've been told what to think. This is all about learning how to think for yourself as much as possible. That's what I hope my videos are about, is that to get this working. All right. So yeah, so that's snapping, and that's sniding, and it's sniping, whereby you go, we should do this, blah 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 blah, which is obviously not what we should do, but or it takes away from what I said. Is that what they call a straw man? So we should do say that, and they say, got it, and it's like you've learned that somewhere. You've learned that formula of response from being online and looking at messages. So I would say to you, if you are a genuine nationalist and you're not just controlled opposition, so someone being paid to actually uh, uh, break down our desire to actually create a collective consciousness, okay, that's what we need to do. All right. So I think I've made my point about that kind of behavior, but what we've got to be about is a collective. We've got to be about collectivizing our identity and building on that and creating a culture around that. Okay, I think that's the way forward. And I'm a strong advocate in learning from the positive actions and intentions of others. And English nationalism is growing quite strongly at the moment across YouTube and across BitChute and across all of the media platforms where you can view it. And so I follow a guy called Dangerfield. I follow, don't know who that is. Okay, right, whatever. No, right, go away. No messages. I wish I could just turn the internet off. So I should turn the internet off while I'm making these videos. But so yeah, go look at. So there's a movement rising in England at the moment called the Patriotic Alternative, and they are eventually seeking. Sorry, right, all right, go away, Jesus. So basically, learn from these guys. You've got the channel Unwashed. You've got Mark Collette. You've got Dangerfield. You've got there's loads of them. And when you start watching their videos, Dangerfield started becoming more nationalist about a year or 2 years ago, and very solid on the idea. Before that, he's a stand-up comedian, and a lot of his stuff is quite degenerate. Funny too, but degenerate. He was a drug addict, but he speaks a lot now, a lot of sense. And so Laura Towler, Mark Collette, from both of those have YouTube channels for now. The Iconoclast, his YouTube channel has been coming under attack, but you can find him on BitChute. But the people who continually talk and you can learn from are people like Dangerfield. I don't want to put them under threat here if admin is watching this video, so that's why I'm getting a bit cagey. So, but go learn from them. They're about, we say, building collective consciousness. For too long, we've been individuals and we're atomized as individuals. And the way we can take back our countries is as a collective culture, as a people with a collective consciousness and an identity. And that is the way to go.